Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fire for Effect, our somewhat daily podcast. Unfortunately, I am not in a great mood. I just received word the ANDSF officers are being arrested, and I also have it on my multiple sources that Afghans have already been detained by ICE. With the release of temporary protected status, with the DHS trying to get people to turn themselves in, I think it's time that we all have a very frank conversation. If you are an Afghan ally, I would tell you that you need to make sure that you have your documents on you at all time. Make sure that you memorize phone numbers of people who can help you. If you can afford an attorney, great. If you can't, look for resources to help you. Do not resist arrest. If you resist arrest, then it'll be easy for you to be removed from the country, okay? I know you're scared. I'd be scared. No problem. Totally get it. This is a very dark day as far as I'm concerned. I served over 1,500 days in Afghanistan and Iraq, primarily in Afghanistan. I speak Pashto and Dari enough to impress Americans, at least. I've spent my entire adult life basically fighting for Afghanistan, either there or trying to get my Afghan allies out. And I would just say this is an enormous betrayal for thousands of Afghan combat veterans who served in Afghanistan. They're not just leaders of a political movement, they're not the ones who supported the Afghan withdrawal. Hint, hint, Sean Van Diver, a man who is leading this effort, who supported the Afghan withdrawal, who never criticized Biden and who never served. Afghans, if you want this guy being your voice, that's fine. If you don't, if you think maybe it's time for a change, I suggest start saying that out loud. This man is the one who is always on the cameras. He's never bringing Afghans with him. Maybe he has a few times, but not the majority of his TV hits haven't been. He never served. He doesn't know anything about Afghanistan. Not the first thing. He should step aside, and he should step aside today before he gets more of our Afghan allies arrested. You are not the representative that we need, okay? You're just not. No offense. Thank you for your service. Now move along. It's time for somebody else. It ain't going to be me, people. Sorry. I'm focused on getting Afghan jobs and taking care of other things in my life. I'm a little filled up at the moment. But for my Afghan brothers and sisters, this is your time to start speaking out. Stop letting people like me speak for you. I'm trying to get as many Afghans to come on this channel and talk about what's going on. You can't hide. If you hide and don't talk about it, then nobody's going to care about it. I know it's scary, and I know I'm asking a lot, but I need my Afghan brothers and sisters here in America to start looking at who's representing you. There are other Americans who could do a much better job at being on that television screen, because we need somebody who has a long history of attacking Biden and Trump, who maybe they're MAGA. That would be great. Somebody from MAGA who wants to help us. I'm all about that. But ladies and gentlemen, we are way past the point where egos should be anywhere near this thing. Egos, step aside. This is about the freaking Afghans, and it always has been. It's not about somebody's future political dreams. It ain't about that. It's about trying to protect our Afghan brothers and sisters, the ones who belong here and the ones who have been vetted, okay? They deserve their place among us. They've fought shoulder to shoulder, Shona Bashona, with not only me, but thousands of American combat veterans. These are the men and women who served America, and for 20 years were on the front lines, fighting and killing next to me. They saved my life multiple times. They saved your life too. I bet you didn't know that. These were the men and women who were getting all the great intel at the pointy end of the spear. These are the men and women that we sent into Pakistan, Quds Protection Force. Hello, CIA. Why aren't you going to say anything? These are the men and women who served with me, and it was the greatest honor of my life to serve with them. So I ask every American right now, I don't care who you voted for. You voted for MAGA? I love it. Good for you, man. He's funny. I don't give a shit anymore. You voted for Biden? Whatever. Or Kamala Harris? I liked her. She tried her best. God bless her. You know what? Who cares? Who cares anymore? We need to focus on one thing, and it's protecting our Afghan. They have earned their place among us. I ask every American to chip in. We have a nonprofit, Afghan American Veterans Alliance. There are other ones as well. Excuse me, Global Friends of Afghanistan, No One Left Behind, Mission Next. I go on and on. All of these people have served in Afghanistan and really understand it well. It's just not something that they picked up as a side cause. All right. God bless you if you did that. I am always appreciative of anybody who helps. This isn't about that. This is about getting the right leader for this movement who's on television, who's saying, I voted for Trump and I think this is wrong. It can't be somebody who's, I never said anything bad about Biden. I actually supported the withdrawal and I never served. I'm so sorry. That's not how this works. I can't be the leader of the National Organization for Women. I can't be a leader for a pro-choice movement. I'm pro-life. Like, that would make no sense. And nobody would want me. Afghans, I need to hear from you. If you want to write for us, if you want to jump on a podcast, if you want to write about how scared you are, gcv.friends@gmail.com, or just go to our Substack and comment. You'll figure it out. Or you can go to the Afghan American Veterans Alliance. We have an email there. Look, this is heady times, and I am absolutely horrified for my Afghan brothers and sisters. It is a betrayal of such magnitude that it covers the sun. I want all my Afghan allies to keep your documents on you. Memorize those numbers right here, not on a piece of paper, right here. Okay? Speak out, be polite, and if you want to share your story, please help me share your story. I can't do it by myself. Okay? I'm just a white guy, okay? We need some Afghans, all right? We need some Afghans up here talking about what they did for this country. And if you don't do it, it's just going to get guys like me trying to represent you. And haven't you been represented by guys like us enough? I mean, come on, baby. Come on, my Afghan brothers and sisters. Mujo Andy Walano. I need to hear from you. This country needs to hear from you. Please, please, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other.